We're talking about Halloween decorations with Michelle Funnemark from Michaels and some fabulous ideas for Halloween, and also you can use them just for fall too.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, good morning, Michelle.
Good morning. How
Now
are you?
let's start with talking about the pumpkins. And this is a great idea. These are really lightweight craft pumpkins that are pretty easy to decorate.
Exactly. All we've done here is we've used some acrylic paints on them. I've used a chalkboard and paint on the one that says Nevermore. And the chalkboard paint is wonderful because you can paint it out and then you can change it using a simple chalkboard marker or actual chalk.
And so kind of to erase it, it's just a damp cloth.
Just a damp cloth. So you just wipe it off and then you are able to change it to whatever you want it to say. So here I've got a pumpkin painted with a crow, so I put Nevermore, kind of, you know, like on the old poem. But you can also put it on your front porch and say welcome or your name. And then when it's time for Thanksgiving or a Halloween party, you can bring it in and announce what you're serving. So you could put cheese behind it, a cheese platter, or you could say Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, wonderful. And another great idea for kids too, if they don't like what they've done, then they can start over too.
Absolutely. That's the brilliant thing about paint. If you don't like what you've done, just paint over it and start again.
Okay. Now this is fabulous. Mrs. Frank, you call her,
Yes.
Mrs. Frankenstein. This was quite a bit of effort here, but a fabulous result.
This was more effort than what I thought it was going to be. Her hair required quite a bit of detail.
But you have a couple other ideas if you don't have the time for that.
Absolutely. So what I've done is I've done Mrs. Frankenstein, and obviously she has pipe cleaner hair that we've curled, and we've put them in individually, which is what took the time. Painting the face didn't take any amount of time or detail at all, but you could make her a Medusa, and we have chenille stems and pipe cleaners that are much larger.
So you wouldn't need as many.
Exactly. You'd need like 6 to 8 of them.
Oh, okay.
And that would take no time at all. This you could do if you focused on it in an afternoon.
Okay. So let's start with you buy the foam head.
Yes. So there is a foam head, looks just like this, so a wig base. And then we painted her green. Again, simple craft acrylic paint.
Okay.
We put her makeup on, and then we put her hair in.
And you painted her skull black.
I did paint her skull black, so it's kind of a little cheat, so that way if you can see through, you don't actually see her scalp. You see the black paint and you think it's just hair.
And now you use sparkly pipe cleaners too for this.
That one it's got some glitter in it.
Okay.
These are actually regular pipe cleaners, but I did bring some sparkly pipe cleaners too, which would be kind of cool on Mrs. Frank. The sparkly pipe cleaners that I brought are actually for my little spider.
Oh, the little spider over here.
Yes, and this is just a little spider that easy for kids to make. We sell rocks at Michaels, but you don't have to go out and buy rocks. You can go out to your garden and find a rock, paint it black, and then what I've done is just a little bit of foam, sticky foam at the bottom. Find the right spot here. I have cut legs and bent them. So it's just a simple cut. Make each of your legs, and you can get 4 legs out of each pipe cleaner.
Okay.
Bend them in. So just a regular
like an
bend.
S shape. Oh, okay, just a one bend.
Just, yeah, well, a little bend here, and then you stick it on. And then what happens is your rock goes right in between those legs.
Okay.
And that's all there is to it. I have a wonderful product called Zots, and Zots are just literally glued dots. So I stuck some eyes on there, and you stick the eyes on.
And you're good to go.
And you're good to go.
And those would be cute to put on the table or any kind of decoration.
Yes, and it's a fun project. Like if you've got a bunch of kids and you want to do a Halloween party, it's a little tchotchke that they can take home with them. If you've got a class, it's a great class project. Everybody brings in a rock, and pipe cleaners and googly eyes is all you need.
Well, and the perfect thing too for some classrooms, especially trying to get away from so much of the candy, a little bit more of a craft idea then too.
Absolutely.
Well, Michelle, these are fabulous. Of course, the pumpkins with the chalkboard paint on them that you can redo. This is absolutely incredible for a table centerpiece, and you mentioned it is kind of heavy. Once you got everything.
The pipe cleaners make it a little bit heavy.
But just makes a true impression, that's for certain. And then the little spiders that groups of kids. A great project. Thanks so much for all your ideas.
Absolutely, and we're open today from 10 to 7. We're open every Sunday, so come see us.
And if you get inspired, a few more ideas also there. Thanks so much, Michelle.